What's up, y'all? So we're gonna talk about this Anderson Silva and Jake Paul situation. Okay, supposedly I think they said that this fight is happening in October. We're gonna get right into it. Who do I think is gonna win, Anderson Silva or Jake Paul? Now, before I can give my answer, let's break this down a little bit. So we're talking about a 47-year-old Anderson Silva. We're talking about a 25-year-old Jake Paul. Now, I think that plays a huge role, a bigger role than I think people may not be looking at, okay? And I say that because people are looking at the great Anderson Silva. I'm a big Anderson Silva fan. Watched all of the Anderson Silva fights. We're talking about Forrest Griffin. We're talking about the Yushin Okami, Damian Maia. The list goes on. I've seen them all. Now, we're also talking about a 30-year-old Anderson Silva, 32-year-old Anderson, a much younger Anderson Silva, a much more capable Anderson Silva. Now, let me put it this way. He's going against a much, probably at this point, stronger and faster individual in Jake Paul. And he's very, very confident at the moment. Okay, he just knocked out Tyron Woodley. He just knocked out Tyron Woodley, yeah. And so he's feeling pretty confident at the moment. And so as he's leading up to Anderson Silva, I think he thinks this is going to be a cakewalk in a sense. And in my mind, I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. I think Anderson is going to definitely pose a threat. But here is this is the big but, y'all. The big but, okay? The voluptuous but. Anderson's chin is 47 years old. If Jake Paul lands flush on his chin, I don't know. Okay? Do you see where I'm going with this? I think Anderson Silva will win by points. That's by points, okay? Just drop my phone. But other than that, I don't know if Anderson, I don't know if Anderson has enough to knock out Jake Paul, but I do believe Jake Paul has enough to knock out Anderson Silva. And so if I had to put my money on who would win this fight, I might have to go with Jake Paul. And here's why. I just told you why. Age is playing a huge factor here, people. 20 years difference. And we're not talking about MMA. If we're talking about MMA, I think Anderson Silva would still destroy Jake Paul. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about these here, okay? And I don't think Jake Paul is skilled enough to beat Anderson Silva. But he is skilled enough to knock Anderson Silva out. And that's his way of ultimately beating Anderson Silva. And so Anderson could get it done. You know, I'm definitely not counting him out. But the odds aren't in his favor, in my opinion. And that's tough for me to say as an Anderson Silva fan. You know, I had Tyron Woodley beating Jake Paul. I did. But I'm starting to see certain things. And I can't lie to myself about who I believe might take it away. I wish the best to both gentlemen. At the end of the day, people, this is just entertainment, okay? Comment down below what you guys would like to see next in the UFC section. Also, well, I guess this isn't even a UFC talk. I mean, kinda not. This is going to be more of just a combat, like, sports section. Comment down below who you think is going to win this fight, Jake Paul or Anderson Silva. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.